Okay.
Let's go to the UFO buddy.
Here we go.
There you go. Really no audio either. But those things hovering about. All right. Those go back. I did a video on.
Okay, look at the date. Because the last one went up. The rats on the 20th. Look at the date of this one.
I've done a few videos on these because the sighting. Let's go to the UFO buddy. There you go.
The 20th of March, same date.
Really no audio either. But those things hovering about.
So you don't have to go far down. It's about 3 days ago that I posted about those smoky rings again. Because the Lord brought me full circle again. No, I haven't seen this. I didn't know that there were these appearances. It's just I noticed the orbs. That one of the orbs, if you had a look, was a ring. Now that is exactly what I saw. The Lord showed me it in a vision. Alright. What are you going to do with that? You know, what do you do with that? The Lord showed me it in a vision. And it's manifest in the natural. I didn't know it had manifested. I never knew that it existed. I woke up after the vision and I googled Smoky ring, UFO Smoky ring, and that's what came up. But it was an old one because it's KJ saying they've been around a long time. So the Lord called me ignorant, but he didn't leave me that way because I told him that I agreed with him. So it's a good place to start. He doesn't show you everything. He shows you. You can't see the bear from the woods, right? He shows you the bear in the woods that no one can see. And it's essential to see it because it's confirmation that Obama bear, Bam Bam bear, is the Antichrist, and it needs to be said. And the decoys being T-Rump and Bidden are just decoys because he's in charge now. He's running things now. So from a piece of I don't follow UFOs. I've never cared about them. I just had a dream and a vision of UFOs, and I post what the Holy Spirit tells me. So pay attention, because when he brings things full circle, he's emphasizing it. It's like my post with 3 pictures. I had 3 pictures and a timestamp. You'll see it in my previous post from the upload. So I decided to look up the timestamp because the 3 pictures were the same pictures of Bam Bam and Bidden. And the statement is true. And the 2 B's, right? There's 2 B's, aren't there? 2 B's and a T. The B that was not, will be again. And he is the 8th B. Because the 7th B is only in a short time, and it's pretty obvious. So we're at the end, and it's a really good place to start with the Lord. Just accepting that it's the end of the world as we know it. Just accepting that might get you somewhere with the Lord. But you're going to have to go through the shock, horror and the awful truth that Jonathan Clecker shared. There is no other way of getting turned up.
Right. Those go back, I did a video on, I've done a few videos on these because the sightings of these go all the way back to, I think it was like 1943. It's a long time ago. I showed some old video on that, and the original story was military personnel saw some of those. 6-year-old killed in Pasadena apartment over spilled water, police say. Crap, 30-second commercial.
I don't mean to be playing this.
Right, just gonna scoot on down here. Pasadena, Texas. 6-year-old girl died after she was shot multiple times in an apartment complex in Pasadena. The 6-year-old mother identified the little girl as Lorione Walker. In a shocking connection, her mother tells ABC 13 she was left in the care of a relative on Friday so she could attend the vigil for Portia Branch and her 3 children who all died in a crash in Spring Sunday night. Here we go.
And my wife, now it's my niece. Like, I don't understand it.
A family broken and devastated by 2 tragedies in less than a week.
Devastating, sad, hurt. All like, we feel empty and all.
This is 6-year-old Lorione Walker. Her mother tells me she
What is she doing for fingers?
dropped off Lorione at a friend's place while her family was getting ready to go to a vigil in Spring. Pasadena police say there was an argument over spilled water, and the suspect opened fire, hitting Lorione multiple times. She was taken to the hospital where she later died. The suspect took off, but was later caught and arrested.
Our officers are human beings, so seeing a child who was shot is very difficult for them. They tried everything they could to try.
All right, we got.
Emphasize the human beings. It's a strange thing to say, isn't it?